Devi Gauravani Pacharya Visheshashana Pacharya Jai Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta Nityaṁ Śrī Advaita Srivasadi Gaurabhakta. And you can unmute and chant, okay, in your beads. Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityaṁ
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram.
Did everyone chant one round?
Yes.
Wonderful. those who joined later, thank you so much. Ishan. And oh wow, the whole group is together from Fort Lauderdale. Sahas, Mahima. Who else is there? Shreya. Tell me your names again. Hayati is hiding. Namita, Vyom, Chakrika, Isha, Purba, thank you so much for joining. And I see so many of you put nice tilaks, wow, on your forehead. Thank you for putting nice Vaishnava tilak also. How is everyone feeling today on this special Ram Navami day?
Good.
Anyone wants to share
Good.
how you celebrated Ram Navami? Anyone wants to say 1 or 2 lines? Karina wants to say, okay, go ahead.
Prabhuji, yesterday we had a program for Ram Navami, and it was really fun. I got to celebrate with my friends, and we did kirtan and lots of dancing, Prabhuji, and we had so much fun.
Wow, that's awesome. It's really nice to celebrate Ram Navami by chanting and dancing with our friends. Wonderful, thank you. Anyone else wants to share also what you did, what you liked, or Chakrika? Chakrika, you have to unmute and
Today my mom made a jaggery juice, and
jaggery juice.
we went to someone's house and we did kirtans there.
Wow, that's very nice. Lord Ram likes jaggery juice. That's why your mom made that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Wonderful. Did you like it?
Little bit much.
Very nice. Okay, Isha.
Well, my Ramodi, I was at home, and we did lots of kirtan and bhajan, and I even made my own harmonium song in Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram in my harmonium.
You should send that. I want to hear. Well, everyone wants to hear? Yes, please send. Okay, then Sahas and team.
Alright, so what we did is we had like a whole gathering here. We did some kirtan and we had
nice prasad. And we had a class about the birth of Sri Rama.
Wow, you're also amazing. I'm very excited to meet you soon, maybe in a few days. Will you come to see and give your association and bless me with your wonderful association? Wonderful. Yes, Arpa. And then Vinayak.
We actually didn't really celebrate it, but we just did a lot of cooking and stuff.
You did a lot of cooking?
Yeah.
Wow. And then you offer to Lord Ram?
We ate garlic naan and vegetables.
Yes. You should try to offer to Lord Ram what he likes, right? You can ask your mom, dad, and you can help them, okay? Very nice. Yes, Binayak.
Today I took an extra of 4 rounds. That took me up to 20 rounds.
Wow, so you did 16 plus 4, 20 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yes, Roger.
Wonderful. Arna, how about you?
Yeah, we went to the temple and I have a class every Sunday of Lilamrita, but instead of Prabhupada Lilamrita, we did Ramayana stuff. So we watched a Rama, like a drama of Ramayana, and we did a lot of Lord Rama related stuff.
Drama and drama. That's
So much
wonderful.
drama.
Those sound
Thank you.
similar.
So with that, we'll move to Rama to see what he wants to share. Yes, Rama, Krishna, tell what you want to tell about Lord Rama.
Yesterday we had this group gathering, and I saw somebody writing names in the big Hindu temple hall. I saw Karina, I saw Binayak, I saw you. You were writing down some certificates or something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yesterday Ram Navami, remember we had the big poster, like, and in Hindi, like the sun thing, and
Very nice. Okay, so it looks like everyone had a wonderful time, right?
But I missed all the fun.
Same.
And you have to come and go to the ISKCON temple near you, or be with the ISKCON devotees near you. Even if you don't have temple, you can be with the ISKCON devotees in your, like, see how Sahas and team, where did they go? Hey, where's your camera?
We
They're
missed it
celebrating
because
today. So who knows the Ekashloki Ramayana? Who all know? We did that last year, right? Who all remember? Harpa, sit properly. Tell Vedi, please. And Navya will also tell. Avni raised her hand.
okay, Adava tapovana adi gamanam hatva megam kanchanam vedehi haranam jatayu maranam sugriva sambhashanam vali nigrahanam samundra taranam lanka puri dahanam Paschataravana kumbhakara hananam etatati ramayanam. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. I'm going to pull that on the screen also. So for those who may not know, you can see, and we'll discuss that. I think some of you tried to remember last year. If not, if you have not learned this yet, this is something very sweet and nice. So please try to learn this. Okay. This will be your homework, this verse. Okay, so we'll do a few more recitations.
Prabhuji, it's in Hindi.
There is English also before, if you scroll down. Yeah, I've shared it on the screen so you can recite Navya, and others can also see and try to recite in the mute, and then Rama can recite after Navya.
Ado Rama tapovati gamanam hatva mrigam kanchanam vedehi haranam jatayu maranam sugriva sambhashanam Bali nigraham sumadhyataranam lanka paridahanam Paschataravana kumbhakaran hananam etati ramayanam.
Very good. Yes, Krishna Rama.
Ado Rama tapovanadi gamanam hatva mrigam kanchanam vaidehi haranam jatayu maranam sugriva sambhashanam bali nigrahanam samudra taranam lanka puri dahanam Paschataravana kumbhakaran hananam etati ramayanam.
Very nice. Let's try to understand that. Ado Rama Tapovanadigamanam. What does that mean? Who knows? What's the meaning of that part of? What does one means? Forest. So Lord Ram went to forest. We can learn from the great example of Lord Ram that how obedient as a child he was to his parents. His father told him go to forest. He didn't ask any question, right? Which category of amongst the different categories of children was he? Fifth category, fourth, third, second? Which category? What do you think, Navya? First category, all of you think? So we can learn how to be an ideal student, right? Ideal son, ideal daughter. So obedient towards the father. Father said, go to forest. He didn't say why I should go. I don't deserve. Why are you punishing me by sending me to forest? He just went to forest. And please type in the chat if you know for how many years he went to forest. Reply to me only and type in the chat if you know how many years he went to forest. Very nice. Most of you replied. Some of you replied to everyone, but try to reply to me only so that we can, everyone can get a chance. So 14 years, very nice. 14 years he went to forest. And then what happened? Hatva mriga kanchanam. What does kanchana mean? Who knows? And who can help to link some verse or something from the scriptures about kanchana? Vedi?
It means like gold.
Gold, very nice. And
it's in the Mangalachan. Takta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Srimati Radharani, whose bodily complexion is that of molten gold, and who is the dearmost daughter of Rishabhanu.
Wonderful. Thank you. So Mriga means deer and Kanchana means gold. So it was golden deer. Here the golden deer basically represents distractions in life. Mata Sita, the acharyas give this commentary in the South India. This Śrī Vaishnava acharyas give this commentary. The distractions help us, distractions take us away from Lord Ram. Do you agree with that? So what are the golden deers in your life? Maybe you can write in the answers if you want to share. Which take us away from bhakti, which take us away from the service of Lord Ram, which bewilder us, which confuse us, right? Which are not helpful to us. Yeah, so distraction means illusion, and please use reply to me only. But we are asking what are those illusions or those illusory deer? That deer was a demon, right? Bonus points if you know the name of that deer. Who was that deer? Navya knows. Tell Navya.
Marich.
Marich, wow, very nice. So some of you are writing games, excessive sleep, video games, YouTube. I mean, YouTube is both. It could be good, it could be bad, depends what we are seeing on YouTube, right? Being involved in materialistic life, it pulls us away from the service of God, service of Lord Ram. So Mata Sita was illusioned by the golden deer. So Lord Ram killed that deer. And then what happened? According to this verse, Vedehi Harana. What does that mean? Who will tell? What does Vedehi Harana mean? Beyond to?
Oh wait, I taught word.
Chakrika?
Kidnapping, Prabhuji?
Haran means kidnapping. Vedai means? Vedai will tell. What's the meaning of her name?
It means Sita. It's one of Sita Mata's names.
Hmm. Yes, very nice.
Excuse me, Prabhuji, my camera is off. I don't know. I'm trying to turn it on, but it's not turning on.
Yes, I will talk to your parents that your camera is off for a reason. Okay?
Okay. It says like when I turn it on, it says the host turned it off.
Yes, so I'm the host. I turned your camera off for a reason. Ask your parents to contact me. Okay?
Okay.
And if anyone is not properly in the class, then your camera will be off also. Okay? Good, but you can still take part in the class. Okay?
Okay.
Vedehi haranam. So what happened? Jatayu maranam. What does Jatayu maranam mean? Yes, Binak.
Proj, I don't know what Jatayu means, but I think it means like from what Jatayu did, like the bird, ego sort of, like the
Yeah.
ego. So maybe it's saying like what Jatayu did.
Yeah, Maran means Jatayu was killed. Jatayu was killed, Maran means death. But in short, he did not really die because he was remembering Lord Ram at the end of his life. You know, when he left his body, in whose lap he left his body? Who knows the answer? Type in the chat. In whose lap he left his body? Jatayu was the bird who was trying, when Ravana kidnapped Sita, Jatayu was trying to help because Sita was like the daughter because Jatayu and Dashrath Maharaj were like friends, and Jatayu could not see this evil act and wanted to help. So yes, most of you rightly mentioned, look at the fortunate nature of Jatayu. Because what is a perfection of life? What is the perfection of life? To remember Lord Ram at the end of life. Do you agree? Who can give me a quote that whatever we remember at the end of life, we will get there? Who all know this verse? Most of you know this verse from 8th chapter. You all should know this verse actually. This is there are 2-3 verses in the series. Avani, please tell.
It's 8.6. Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajate ante kalevaram tam tam eveti kaunteya satatat bhava bhavita. Rebo.
Very nice. You're all giving exam for at least 25 or more verses?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
May only reach.
You're all preparing for that?
I may only reach 20 verses.
Try, you'll get there. Hare Kṛṣṇa, can you hear me?
Yes, you froze.
Yes, Prabhu.
The internet connection is not good.
Yeah, we can hear.
And how many of you want to do an impromptu exercise? Impromptu means you may not have prepared, but may ask you. Okay. So we'll do that. I'll give you a number. Remember that number, or maybe rename yourself as your number and that your name. And that number will be important for you. Okay. Okay. I'll go with what I see on my screen. Some of your hands are up, which some of your cameras are off. Okay, anyways, we're all good. Okay, Karina, you're 1, Vedi 2, Purva 3, Purvi 4, Avni 5, Vinayak 6, Ishan 7, and 8, Krishna and Rama are 8, Viraj is 9. Yonto is 10. Navya is 11. Jashit is 12. Chakrika 13. Lakshmi 14. Isha 15. Saha 16. Vyam 17. Arna 18. Nita 19. Third 20. Mahima 21. Marpa 22. Okay? Remember those numbers. And you have to speak the verses one after the other. Remember the one before you, like who's going before you, so to immediately go next. And we will do a reading of all the 25 most important verses of Bhagavad Gita. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin. One verse each, huh? So Karina, you are number 1. That means you have to start.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवश्चैव किम् अकुर्वत Sanjaya.
One quick thing. Everyone has to recite, but your verse you have to recite on unmute. Other verses also you practice, you recite, because everyone is giving exam for these 25 and others have more also, but everyone has to give for these 25, right? That's the minimum. Okay? So you should not just wait for your turn. Okay, my turn will come on after 20 verses. You all engage and recite loudly, because that's a perfection of our speech, to engage and to speak verses. Okay, please do. Yes, we'll go to the next one.
So I don't really read the translation, Prabhuji?
No, just the Sanskrit verse.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava prichami tvam dharma sammuda cheta yatreya shanishchitam bruhitan me shishasteham shati mam tvam prapannam. Hare Krishna.
If you miss your turn, then you will miss it. I will speak for you. But you should not be missing it, actually. Number 3, I don't recall. Who was number 3? Dehino asmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tatha dehantaras prapti dhiras tatra namuyati. Please help me go with the flow, okay? You should be ready for your turn. Number 4.
Matra svarsastu kaunteya stitisno sokhodo khoda agamupaino nityastam stitiksva bharata.
Hare Krishna. Neha Bikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo Navidyate Swalpam Apayasya Dharmasya Trayate Mahato Vayat.
Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashah ahankara vibhudatma kartaham iti manyate. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata abhyutanam dharmasya tadatmanam shrijamyah.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Tadvidi panipatena pariprashnena chevaya ubhatikshanti dechnanam staninastatva darshanaha.
Vidya vinay sampanne brahmane gavihastini shani chaiva shvapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. Navya? Why, Yonto? You missed your turn.
Yeah, I know which turn it was.
You have to go after the 9. So start from here. Read this one, please.
Parataram natyat kinsid asti dananjasya maya sarvam
idam protam sutri mani gana iva.
Devi Shagunmai Mamaya Duratya Mameve Prapadante Maya Metam Tarantite.
Ante kale cha mam eva smaran muktava kale varam ya pratyati samadbhavam yati nasta artra samsaya.
Yam Yam Vati Smaram Bhavam Vijite Antikalevaram Tam Tam Evati Kaunteya Bhavataha.
Rajavidya Rajabhuyam Pavitramidam Uttamam Pratyakshavam Dhamyam Susukam Kartum Avyayam.
Avyagyani Mam Buddha Bushman Yusam Tatam Ashritam Param Bhavyam Ajanto Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram.
Patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhakta prarishtati tadaham bhakte urupartam asnami paritatmanaha.
Which one do I have to do? Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate isi matva bhajante mam buddha bhavas samanvita.
Madchitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayanta shamam nityam dashyanti charamanti cha.
Hare Krishna. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamapayanti te.
Hare Krishna. Tesham evyanu kampartam aham akyana jamtama nasayami atma bhavasto jnanana tepina basvata.
Sarvasya chaham mridhi sannivishtu mataha smritirajnanamohanamscha vedesha sarve ahameva vedyo vedanta krita veda videva chaham.
Okay, Sahas, I think there are other devotees in your group. Maybe they can read one after the other. Sahas, you want to read? I mean, others with you. Sarpa, you want to read?
Yeah.
Antya.
Bhaktiyamam
Abhijanati.
Abhijayanti Vanyas Kasmi
Tatvataha.
Tatvataha
Tatomam.
Tatomam Tatavato
Yatva.
Yatva Visate Anantaram.
Krishna Rama, you want to read the last two verses?
Okay, Prabhuji. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mameva shasi satyam te pratijane priyasi me sarva dharma parijyajya mamekam sharanam raja am tvam sarva bhape priyo moksha shami masajaha.
Very nice. These are the 25 verses. And I think some of you asked if you want to learn verses of your choice from the 108 verses, you can do that also. Just mark a Y on the list of verses, and that's fine. Okay? We will only ask the verses you have learned. And same applies to the 75 list also. Okay, so everyone okay? Everyone on track for your goal, May 14th or May 29th? And some of you were, sorry, you want to?
I'm doing 29.
29th. So everyone is doing, give me a thumbs up if you are ready and giving on May 14 or 29th. Everyone doing that? Jashit, you also have to try. Okay? Good. I'm sure you will do. Everyone has to do it. Okay? You're all very brilliant, very intelligent. You have a very sharp memory. And May 29. You want to do it with her? May, yes. It's in May only. Next month, not this month. Okay?
Prabhuji, the dates are May 14th and May 29th, right?
Yeah, or either or, like.
Yeah, probably I'm gonna do it on May 14th because
29.
I'm probably gonna do it on May 14th because because my 3 final exams are gonna be over, so probably I'm gonna do it on May 14th.
That's fine. That's fine. You have the option based on your exams or if you're traveling or anything. And on June 4th, okay, mark that day also. Some of you were asking, I didn't have it last time. His Grace Amog Leela Prabhu is going to come and give you certificates online. Okay? You happy with that?
Oh, okay. Wait, where does he live? Where is he?
Well, he'll be on Zoom, like he'll be like just live
So
on Zoom.
he's joining from India to give.
Yes. So once both the exams are done, he will, like last time we have his Holiness Bhakti-Rasamrita Swami Maharaj, one time we have his Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu. So we invite senior Vaishnavas to bless you all, bless us all, so that we can get certificates from and their kind words and appreciation and encouragement. Okay? So there's an added bonus. So you all must get that. Okay? Yes, Vinayak.
This is a question I've had for a long time. How do you track a Maharaj down? How do you know exactly where they are?
I have no one to track anyone. It's through devotees, basically. Like I don't know him directly, but I know those who know him. So like that, and it's over a period of time, right? It's a period of time through contact, through being in ISKCON. So we get to know more devotees, then we get to know more devotees, through like that. It's, I don't know everyone for sure. I am a very small person, but through other devotees, like I don't know, I didn't communicate directly with him, but I requested if like another devotee, Viram Gopal Prabhu, if you can ask on my behalf, if he can join, if he can bless us. So he contacted for all of us, and then we were able to get his time. Is that okay?
Thank you, Prabhu.
Now we'll do an exercise actually. How many of you know a little bit about PowerPoint? Even a little bit? Like you can
I
make
know
us...
the whole thing.
Oh, you know the whole thing? And you should teach me because I know a little bit. Everyone knows a little bit. You can make some slide, you can put a picture, you can write some words and stuff. PowerPoint?
I know fully how to do it.
Oh, then I need to learn from you and beyond too for sure. You're experts. Karina, have you made slides, like 1 or 2 slides in PowerPoint before?
Never, Prabhuji.
Your friend Chakrika will teach you. Chakrika, will you teach her?
Yes.
You're friends with Karina, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Maybe sometime you both have a PowerPoint lesson, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Some of you are joining from phone, I guess, so you may not be able to do, right? That's
Can she
Ethereal,
also
your
teach
question?
me?
Okay, whoever wants to learn, then Chakrika will teach, okay?
Okay.
And Beyonto will also teach. Okay, so I'm going to send a link to all of you, okay? So what you have to do, you will have 5 minutes, okay? You have to write something like lessons from Ramayana, and your number you have is important. So you have to go to that slide, okay? Does that make sense? Like Binayak will go to slide 9, Beyonto will go to slide 10. So your numbers are important. You don't have to touch other slides. You have to only work on one slide, okay? And you will have 5 minutes. Anyone does not have number yet who joined later? So everyone's number. Arpa is number 22. Maybe Thiril can take, if you want to make 23, and Prakriti can take 24.
Prabhuji, my number is 15, right?
Yes, it's on your stylish name also.
Excuse me,
Good.
Prabhuji, like, can you how do we go on the link that we read all of the that was in our numbers? How do we go there? Prabhuji froze.
Can you hear me? Sorry, my internet is...
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear you now.
So I'm going to share this link only if my computer works today. Yeah, it's working now. So as I said, you can do anything on one slide. You can put a picture, you can write a lesson, you can be creative, you can do whatever you want on one slide only, and that slide will be your slide. And maybe somewhere in the notes or somewhere on the slide, you can put your name also, so we'll know that it belongs to whom, and you're putting your number too. Okay, everyone good? I'm going to share that link with you. Okay, it's like a Google PowerPoint. And those who are not sure what you're doing, so you have 5 minutes. So it's 8:38 now. You have 4 to 5 minutes to do this exercise. Everyone ready?
No. Not yet, Prabhuji. I'm still working to go to the home.
Okay, the link I'm sharing now. So that's the link you have to go. Okay, and you have to go to your slide number and work on it. And if you're not sure what this whole thing is about, you can. So for next 5 minutes, basically till 8, and I will select top 3. Okay, and maybe 1 or 2 of you can speak also if you like. So you have 5 minutes to work on your slide. You can put any picture, you can put any lesson, you can put anything in connection to Ramayana. Okay, it should be in something in connection. It could be any pastime, it could be. Everyone okay? You know what you're doing, right? Everyone knows what you're doing? Those who are not sure what you're doing, then you can talk to me.
Prabhuji, I don't know anything about this. I know what I'm doing, but I just don't know how to do it.
Okay. Well, you know how to write text on using your keyboard. You can write a lesson or 2 or you can write about your famous character from Ramayana and why is this. You can give a title to your slide, my favorite character, XYZ, and why is it famous? And you can do some Google search. Let's say Hanuman is your favorite. You can put a nice picture of Hanuman. How do you put is like copy image and right click and paste image, right? And of course, Chakrika is going to give a tutorial to everyone to do more things in PowerPoint. Okay, try Karina. Yes, Mahima.
Prabhuji, can you please send the link again in the chat?
Sure. You see that now?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yes, Krishna Rama.
Not
Krishna Rama, your hand is up. You have a question? Anyone has a question? Unmute Athar. Your hand is also up. Please ask what you want to ask.
So we can like type anything about like anything within like about the Ramayana, like anything within relation or something.
Anything connected to Ramayana, yes.
Okay.
Any lesson, any story, anything it is. And remember, you have like 4 minutes left. And you have to go to your slide only. There are a lot of slides in here. You have to go to your slide number, and you know your number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but excuse me, Prabhuji, I just don't like, I just like don't know how to like, I don't know like anything about Ramayan because I'm very new here and people.
That's fine. You see what others are doing. You see how others are doing, and you read their comments, which I'm going to open up here and see how others are doing. You see, some of you are putting pictures, which is nice. You can get pictures from Google search. Yes.
I can't get into the Google Slides. Like, I clicked on the link, and it's not. It's just
What
a blank.
system are you using?
I'm using my iPad.
iPad. I'm not sure if iPad allows go to Google Slide. I'm not a very Apple guy.
Prabhuji, I'm using my iPad and the Google Slides works on my iPad. So I think it work on all iPads.
Okay. Thank you, Lakshay. Lakshay is very technical with iPad and many apps. So
It's
see if
working,
it's working. Okay. You have 2 minutes left. Okay. You can put a background. You can make it fancy if you want to. Hare. You know, Arpa, you know the Hare Kṛṣṇa Mahamantra?
No.
We discussed last time. Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Would you like to sing this mantra if I show on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you sing for 1 minute, okay? I'm going to open that mantra for you, which Avani has done very nicely. So you sing this mantra for next 1 minute, okay? While everyone is working on their slide, please sing the mantra. You see from this, you can sing. You can start.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very nice. Try 5 times.
But
Same mantra, sing 5 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, very nice. So let's see how everyone is doing so far with their wonderful slides. Is everyone done almost?
Prabhuji,
Mm-hmm.
I can't like write anything on my slide.
That's fine. Maybe we'll figure that out later. Okay, don't worry. If there's no pressure, there's no competition, there's no If you had some technical issues or something, don't worry, okay?
Yeah,
We will
Prabhuji,
just
same with me, Prabhuji. I don't know how to like it's getting laggy for me.
okay. Don't worry. We'll now go through the slides, okay? Now we will just read whatever everyone has done, okay? And maybe this is whose you can read and share something. Yes, Vedi, please tell.
Hare Krishna. A lesson from
Okay.
Ramayana.
Now I request you to stop working on your slides. That's okay. It's okay. Whatever you have done, it's okay. Now you hear everyone else's, okay? Please. And please keep on your phones and apps on mute if you're not speaking.
Hare
It's your
Krishna.
turn. It's your turn to share what you have done, okay? It's your turn to, and also hear. So please pay attention. And I may ask questions about others' work also from others. Like whether he's speaking, I may ask question to Lakshay what she spoke about. Okay, so please pay attention.
Hare Krishna. There are no limitations to being a devotee of the Lord. One does not have to be rich, famous, beautiful, or even human, etc. In the Ramayana, Shabari was not a very beautiful woman, but she was a very big devotee of the Lord, and he got to feed him fruits to Lord Ram and Lakshman. Hanuman and Jambuvan were not human because they were animals, and they were also very big devotees, especially Hanuman. Kevat was not very rich, but he was also a big devotee of the Lord. He got to take Lord Ram, Mata Sita, and Lakshman across the river Ganga and got to do service to Lord Ram.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, Vedi. This is beautiful. Very nice. I really like that lesson. Maybe you can put a few pictures later and beautify this little bit, like pictures of Shabari, pictures of Hanuman, Kevat, etc. And put this in bullets, right? So it's easy. The text can go on one side, the pictures can come on one side. Very nicely done. Thank you. And you can all work. So your homework will be to work on your slide later also. And
Prabhuji, can you send the link to me?
Sure. But as I said, right now you're not working. The link will be sent again later. But right now we are hearing, okay? So Purvi's turn. We'll send the link again later. You work on your slide. One slide everyone has to work on. So for technical issues, you can take parents' help, but the work has to be yours. Purvi, please tell.
So a lesson from Ramayana is that if you want Lord, if you do everything you can to Lord, then you can.
So you have written about your favorite character. You want to talk what you have written?
So my favorite character from the Ramayana is Hanuman because he was determined to do anything for Lord Ram. Like he even carried a mountain to Lord Ram to help Lord Ram's brother.
Yes, very nice. What was the name of that mountain? Who knows? Type in the chat box. Who knows what's the name of that mountain? Type in. Who knows what was that mountain? Or what was he like? What was his goal to bring? He had to bring a special herb. What was that herb he had to bring? Anyone knows? For Lakshmana? Yes, Sanjeevani Bhuti. Sanjeevani Bhuti he had to bring for Lakshmana. So that's this picture which Purvi has done beautifully. That was the mountain name. So I have to look. So very nice. Hanumanji could do anything. So determination, we can learn so many things. Determination, enthusiasm, eagerness. Very nice, Purvi. Very nice done. Very nice background, colors, fonts. Good job. If you want, you can add more to this slide as well. We'll move to the next one. Who is Avani? Is this yours?
It looks a bit messed up.
Still messed up.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so some lessons from the Ramayana that I learned were to not be in bad association, like how Mantra was very bad association for KK, and that's how Ramji was exiled to the forest. Don't gaslight people. Be a humble servant like how Hanuman was, and don't give in to temptations or distractions. And do devotional service all the time to Lord Rama, so at the time of death you will remember Krishna or Lord Rama.
Wow, this is again very nice. Very nicely done. Good pictures, good use of background, and precise and clear. So many lessons are there from Ramana. Good job. Vinayak, your turn.
Hare Kṛṣṇa, Pranam. Be careful of temptations was a lesson I chose. Mother Sita was so tempted by the beautiful golden deer, she asked Rama to bring it to her. And when she heard Rama's call, she told Lakshmana to go help. This all caused the whole bloodshed of the Ramayana. Remember, if it was us in the place of Sita, we would have done anything for the deer. So, to be honest, Sita was probably the least amount of tempted as us.
Nice. We should be careful to our temptations. Very nice lesson. You can also, put some more content in here, some pictures, and by next week I'll see all these again. Okay, very nicely done. Very nice lesson. Good job. Oh, you put animation too. Very nice. Sorry, I didn't click before, but yeah, this is the picture of the deer, the golden deer, which Mother Sita wanted. We discussed
deer
that.
is very beautiful.
Yes, that's how the deer appears very dear and appears very harmless, but actually it distracts us. We feel, okay, I'll just spend 10 minutes playing video game. But when we start, we end up space. How much time it won't affect my studies, it won't affect my other things. But then we spend up how much time?
An hour.
Hour, 2 hours, 3
10
hours.
hours. A day?
Right?
Why a day? 10 hours.
How many of you can relate to this? It could be video game, it could be something else for you or us, right? It appears very harmless, right? But good. Very nice. Let's move on. Next. Who is number? I don't know which number is going on. Who is this, please? After Vinayak.
I just wrote Ramayan's summary, and what happened was basically that Dasharatha, who is Lord Ram's father, asked Lord Ram to go to the forest for 14 years, and Rama happily accepted it, and his brother and mother Sita joins him. Sita then gets abducted by the demon Ravana, and they manage to capture Mother Sita after killing Ravana. But along the way, like, a lot of things happen. Like, Jatayu gets killed, and then Hanuman, lights everything on fire.
Very nice summary. Maybe instead of the word capture, you can use rescue. Like capture is not the right word here, because they kind of rescued or bring back Sita after a lot of things. But very nice summary, good picture. Thank you, Ishan. Good summary.
Prabhuji, I saw this person typing. His name was Anonymous Goose. I didn't even know who he was, and I saw him typing something in.
Okay. Who is this typing right now? Is it Krishna maybe?
I'm not typing.
No, I'm not Anonymous Goose. I'm just typing in the name.
Yeah, because it will not tell you who is typing, so it just renames that: Anonymous Crow, Anonymous Panda, Anonymous this. So consider that as someone, it won't tell you, it won't say, Ishan or So I think it's Krishna who is typing, but he's not anonymous goose. Okay. So yeah, you both tell who wants to speak. What is this? What you have? And stop typing, please. Don't work on your slides now, as I requested. It's the time to hear.
So it's Ramayana lessons of believing. Hanuman believed Rama believed Hanuman that Rama. Krishna, can you tell? I didn't understand what you did.
Rama was believing in Hanuman. Rama believing in Hanuman is what is in this picture. Like, he believed that Hanuman could find Mother Sita. And it also reminds me of one president, John F. Kennedy. He said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. So like believing in your country or believing in Krishna or something. You could, so that's why
Hanuman believed in so Rama believed in Hanuman. Okay, is that what you meant?
Yeah, it's just a speech, like a part of the speech, like believe in your country or your nation, how it can do, or he was meaning God or something.
Very nice, good job. Yeah, maybe you can simplify it so someone who is reading it first time can also grasp the meaning and easily. Okay, so who is this one?
It's mine.
Yes, beyond two, please
Lord
tell.
Rama. Lord Rama is a god. He killed the golden deer. He was sent back to the forest for 14 years. I only could write 3 because the system wasn't working and we only had 1 minute left.
Very nice. Just a few things here you can further add. Whenever we say Lord Ram it's not that Lord Ram is a god. Lord Ram is the god, right? Very, very important. It's not that there are multiple gods and Lord Ram is one of them. And we always use the word capital G, okay? So remember, the word is the God, like he is the one. They're not like 5 million gods and he is one of those gods, okay? So he is the supreme personality of Godhead. He killed the deer, very nice. He was sent back. Very good. You can put some pictures and make some more changes. Very nice, Beyonto. We'll move to the next. Wow, Lakshay is really high tech, I told you. Please tell, what's Lakshay?
I found these kind of videos kind of a summary of the Ramayana. So when the first one is Lakshman, Sita and Rama. The second one is when Rama is killing Ravana, and the third one is when Rama is breaking the bow before getting married to Sita.
Wonderful. Yes, so these are like the GIF images. Some of you may be familiar. Lakshay can tell you more how to use them. But good use of GIF images to explain the story. Very nicely done. Thank you. Isha?
Yes, Prabhuji, there is no karma without dharma, because if you use your karma in the right way, it will become dharma. And for explanation, when Ram went to the forest, he used his dharma and karma in a good way, because instead of why do I have to go to the forest and saying like that, he just went to the forest without saying why do I have to go to the forest? I'm gonna be the next king. The king. I'm the oldest. Instead of being so mean.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful lesson. Okay, next.
We wrote about Lord Ram's birth. So Lord Ram was born to Dasharath and Kaushalya as the eldest son of Dasharath. Dasharath was persuaded to have a kid because before he didn't feel the need to have a kid. But then he was persuaded to have a kid and then did a yagya because his guru told him to for the
Dynasty.
Yeah, for the dynasty. And then Dashrath had been given a fruit during the yajna by Agni himself to split between his wives. Then Kaushalya became pregnant, and when the birth of Ram came, the demigods all and everybody all came to Ayodhya, and the whole Ayodhya celebrated.
Wonderful. Very nice. Where you learned that he did not want to have a child and he was persuaded?
We listened to a lecture.
Yeah, we had a lecture today, so we listened.
Interesting. I've not heard about that.
Prabhuji, I have something to say about Krishna. Like when he was a baby, like he was like very brave and strong.
Wow, that's wonderful. So was Lord Ram also, because they're the same. So very nice. Thank you for sharing about Lord Ram's birth. Ishan and Sahas and all the other devotees around together working on this. Who is okay? Arna, your turn.
Yeah, so basically this one is about how much Lord Rama loves all of his devotees. So he knew, since he is like the Lord himself, he knew the difference between Sugriva and Vali, but he shot Sugriva first because he committed offenses to Lakshman, because like he offered Rama a comfortable seat and he didn't give anything to Lakshman, but then after that Hanuman gave Lakshman a good seat, and then he did the same thing all over again. So Lord Rama shot Sugriva for a lesson. So basically Lord Rama loved Lakshman that much.
Very nice. Lord Rama loved Lakshmana. So basically, if you disrespect devotees, Krishna will not be happy with you. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
You should be very respectful towards devotees.
Yeah, I heard it from a lecture, like
in the temple. Very nice. Thank you for that beautiful lesson. Wow, this looks wonderful. Vinita.
Hare Kṛṣṇa. So I was talking about how Hanumanji is one of the most important characters from the Ramayana, because he's like the perfect example of a pure devotee, and he teaches us a lot of important lessons. Like how he could do anything for Lord Ram without questioning it, and he was very obedient and very humble, and he bowed down to the lotus feet of the Lord, which I think that we all can learn to do too.
Wonderful. I think everyone loves Hanumanji, right? We have to follow the footsteps of Hanumanji. Enthusiasm, dedication, service, obedience, so many great qualities we can learn from the servant, the ideal servant of Lord Ram. Wow, Athar has put his signature. Good job, Vinita. But we'll move on to Athar. Is it autographed also here nicely?
Okay, so first, Rama is a very great devotee of the Lord, more specifically Lord Rama. He pleases Lord Rama every day. He was so devoted, he helped search for Sita when Sita got lost by Ravana. He is not envious, he has lots of love, and he has lots of strength like all devotees. Hanuman will always protect the Ram.
Wonderful. Nice use of colors and font so that it's appealing to the eye, because the background should be used so it's the color contrast should be nice, so it's very easy to read. So which I certainly see it here, at least for the main font. The title maybe can be changed, but good. You can also add pictures. Who is this one?
Also a picture of Ram hugging Hanuman.
Yes, that's nice. Mahima, your turn.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. That you can learn from Ramayana, and my favorite was that Hanuman was a great. So therefore, we should try to be a great devotee like Hanuman. Brought the Sanjeev mountain all the way across the oceans to Lord Rama, and so even though we can't kind of be like a really like the Kali Yuga, and we have our conditional and constitutional duties, we should always try, and we should offer everything we get to Krishna.
Excellent. Very nice. Nice and clear. Very good. So are we okay? Pretty much everyone got a chance to share. If you missed out due to whatever reason, we will take it next time. If there's some technical issues or anything, some of you may be still working on that. I see that. So you'll have chance to clean up your slides. And if you haven't got chance to speak about what you wanted to speak, you will get chance next time. Okay, everyone good with that?
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so we're already a little over time. So just remember, if you have not filled that form for the exam, please fill that. If you're not marking your numbers, which verses you have learned, which you have not, you have to do that also. Take your parents' help if you need. Memorize the Ekashloki Ramayana if you have not done that, and complete your slide if you want to make any changes. There's nothing new here. It may seem like 4 things, but it's pretty much what we've always been talking about.
Prabhuji?
Yes.
Can we jump like 2 or 3 steps ahead? Like, is it our choice to jump ahead if we want to?
Or like, yeah, just pick one slide which is unused, new and unused. Yeah. And some of you, have done amazing in your Hare Kṛṣṇa mantra project. So thank you for submitting that. Amazing. If you want, you can frame it at your home, put it in your study room, your bedroom, or whatever room, puja room, any living room. It's very nicely, most of you have done. Good job.
Excuse me, Prabhuji, how I learned that Krishna was when he was a little boy, he was very brave and strong. I learned that from watching Little Krishna.
Very good. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so we will pause here. Shri Ramchandra Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Ram Navami Mahamotsav ki jai. All the assembled wonderful devotees ki jai. Thank you again for joining. Have a wonderful, new week ahead.
You too.
Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.